Hello students, this is Miss Mishu, and here's some information about our Accounting 1 Revenue and Expense Spreadsheet and Chart assignment. Objectives: students will be able to 1. Create and format a spreadsheet using Google Sheets. 2. Write formulas to add up the total revenue and total expenses. 3. Create a column chart from spreadsheet data. So what you need to do is open up your Accounting 1 financial statements. Remember, all of our documents, our spreadsheets, are going to be in one document. So don't create a brand new Google Sheet for every assignment that we do. So we've done a balance sheet and other assignments on this. So just click the plus button right here to create a new sheet. Okay. And so what we have here is a display of the first quarter revenue and expenses of a particular business. Remember, revenue is coming in. It's money that you make for selling your goods or services. And expenses is the cost of running your business, such as rent expenses or wages and things like that. So what would the formula be here for cell B5? Remember, if you're adding a range of cells that are close together, they're adjacent, you're going to use equals sum. And then the range belongs in parentheses, so it's going to be from B2 colon B4. Colon means through, so that's going to add up B2, B3, and B4. What's the formula for cell C5? So now we're in column C over here for expenses. It's going to be equal sum. We're no longer in column B, but we're in column C. So that's going to be C2 colon C4. Okay, so that's what the formula should be. After we create this chart, you'll be expected to create, after we create that spreadsheet, you'll be expected to create a chart. Now, we use spreadsheets and charts a lot in accounting because, remember, accounting is the language of business. And so the best way to communicate about how our business is doing is through the use of spreadsheets and charts and things of that nature. So this is really important for you to know how to do. So over here is the months, January, February, March. So it's the first quarter of the year. Just so you know, there's a way to automate your data. So Excel, numbers, and Google Sheets recognizes trends. So when I highlight January and February, and I just click on this little blue box on the bottom right and drag down, it's going to recognize a trend. And see that? It's like magic. All of the months show up for you. Now, we'll do the same thing for days of the week. So if I take Monday on one and Tuesday on another, I select those two, and then I click on that little blue box and drag down. It recognizes that as a trend as well. So pretty spiffy. So yeah, so make sure you use a 14-point font. Add all borders. Center and bold the titles, okay? So make sure you do that. First quarter is right aligned. It's next to this line here. So here's your alignments. You want to choose right. And then we're ready to type in the formula. So as I explained earlier, it's equal sum. We're adding a range of adjacent cells, so that's why we use sum. It's going to be B2 colon B4. Colon means through. You notice the little orange marks above it. That indicates what we'll be adding up, and you just hit enter. Remember the beauty of a formula. When you want to change a number, you have to change a number. Watch the total for the first quarter. It's automatically going to change. So that's really important. It allows you to perform what's called what-if analysis. What if revenue in January were $4,500? That kind of thing, so that you can make informed decisions. So you could come over here and type out the formula equals sum parentheses C2 colon C4, or as I stated before, you could copy data, but you also can copy formulas. So here's the formula I want to copy. I'm going to click on this little blue square and drag it across. And then when I do that, notice it knows automatically that we're in column C now instead of column B. Pretty cool. All right, so once you get the spreadsheet created, what you need to be able to do is create a chart that looks something like this. So we'll have a chart title. We'll have a horizontal or X-axis title. We'll have a vertical or Y-axis title. We'll change the background color and the color of both of these pieces of information, the revenue and expenses. We also need to get the sheet on its own new sheet down here. So let's start with selecting the data. That's the most important information. So what you want to do, or the most important step, want to select A1 to C4. Remember, when selecting, clicking right in the middle of that cell and then dragging. We're going to put something into the spreadsheet, so we want to go to the Insert menu, go to Chart, and then Google Sheets will automatically populate the most appropriate chart for the data, and here it is. But this is within the spreadsheet. I want you to put this on its own sheet. So you're going to click on these three dots here and move to Own Sheet. So it's down here now. It might be chart 1 for you. So let's rename this. We're going to rename this Revenue and Expenses Chart. Okay. So to spruce things up and to edit this, we want to go up to this button called Edit Chart. And then we want to edit this title here. So I'm going to go to Customize, Chart, and Axes Titles. And then I'm going to type in the name of a business. Now you can make up your own by using your own name. So you could be creative here. So Mission Tech. So that's your title access. You can also change the font style, and you can center it if you want to, and that kind of thing. You could change the color. So make it bold. All right, and so that's the chart title. We have an X-axis or a horizontal axis called month. That's all set. We need one for the vertical or the Y-axis title. So instead of chart title, I'm going to go to vertical axis title. And then that's going to be the amount in dollars. So I'm going to type amount and in parentheses dollars. And now next we can change the color of the backgrounds and the bars that you have here that represent revenue and expenses. So what we're going to do is go above chart and axis titles, go to chart style. And then right here's the background color. So choose something subtle that's easy on the eyes. So that changes the background. And then if I click on this bar right here, you could change the color of revenue. Notice the series is revenue, the color. Let's go for maroon there. Okay. Then when I just single click on this, we're now in expenses. Let's change the color of that to tealish color. And there you have it. So an important lesson, make sure you do this. And again, this is on one document, okay? So don't create a brand new document. Hopefully this helps you with this particular assignment. If not, please reach out to me. Have a great day.